You have follow up?
But the experience you gained last year, did that help you tonight not to get rattled when you give up 2 quick goals, when you have a goal taken off the board on a coach's challenge? Did that help you stay calm in those situations?
Well, I would say it's just, you can't base everything just on how our playoffs went last year. We've been together for a couple of years now, played a lot of games together. But there wasn't one ounce of, guys weren't rattled on the bench, guys were, everybody was positive. There was not one sense ever tonight that we were like, oh my gosh, we're in trouble. And even though, like, you know, a couple of times when they were carrying the plane and stuff like that, guys were calm, they were just doing their job. And then that was never more prevalent when we had the goal disallowed. And like, honestly, like nobody, I mean, obviously they cared, but they weren't sitting there saying, oh, poor us. They were just saying, no matter what happens, the guys were talking on the bench, if this is good or bad for us, we don't change the way we play, we just keep coming at them. And I thought our response after that disallowed goal was outstanding. Eventually, we kind of took the game over after that.
Where has Kucherov put himself among goal scorers in this league for the last 2 years, and how's he gotten there?
Well, he's really talented, and he made the choice when he came to this league to be a hockey player. He had his bumps and ups and downs his first year when we brought him up. Got a healthy scratch a couple times in the playoffs that 1 year. And you know, we've talked about this before. He made a choice because he's got the offensive talent. You want to play more, you got to play in your own end, and he's learned how to do that. But there's players that have special skills that when the puck gets on the stick, they're dangerous. And every team's got a couple of those guys. Cooch is one of those guys, and he's finding a way to rise to the occasion of big moments. And I think that's what makes the good players great.
Is he one of the guys you looked at to kind of fill the void of Stamkos, to be kind of a guy that where people could climb on his back, Kucherov?
Well, he's a scorer. Yeah. That's what he does. And come on, Jess. Sorry, bud. Closer, farther? Farther. You're fine out there. But Cooch, nobody's going to replace them. You can't do it. And so now, I think, you know, the magnifying glass now goes on the Cooches, the Johnsons, and the Platts, and the Clorns. Like everybody's now, well, we need goal scoring from somebody. But Cooch had 30 this year, and he's a guy we're going to lean on to put the puck in the net for us, and he did that tonight. But